Hi guys, Random here, back with a bit more World of Warships. You'll have to excuse me if I don't sound very excited today because of what we're looking at. Yes, I opened a Santa crate. Orange Jesus was not kind to me this year with the Santa crates. I opened quite a few, in fact, because I am still desperately trying to get the Gremiashi. And yeah, what I got instead was the Huang. Huang translates into Chinese as Yellow River, and that's basically what this is, a stream of pee. It's just very, very poor. Okay, now, first off, premium ships. Okay, tier 6 cruisers, anywhere between 16 and £18.50. Okay, that's real money because it's a premium ship. Before we even look at this one, my advice is do not buy it. If it's on sale and it's got 99% off, do not buy it unless you plan on selling it for credits and getting a free port slot. Do not buy this ship. I cannot emphasise that enough. It is absolutely dreadful. Now, I've loaded my captain out, okay, like this. In fact, let's open him up and we'll have a look. I have loaded up with priority target. I have loaded up with last stand, survivability expert, because without it you have less health point than any other tier 6 cruiser, like lowest of the low, and concealment. Yeah, so that's my captain skills loadout. I would then go for demolition expert and IFHE. Okay, that they would be my next two picks, and if I can live through the suffering that is playing the Huang, then I will grind the captain up and, you know, put those captain skills on. So, Huang, let's have a look. Survivability with the captain skill 26,200. Okay, that's with the captain skill. If you look at Leander, which is a tier 6 cruiser, 28,700. Yeah, 24,300 is the base on this, and it's miserably low. Armour is dreadful. It's the worst you can possibly imagine. It's below everything else. Tier 6, 70mm, so it's based on a British ship. Let's have a look at Leander, 100. Let's have a look at the Perth, 100. Yeah. La Galactionnaire, 105. Let's have a look at the Duca, 70. Okay, so you got just as bad armour as the Duca d'Osta. Well, isn't that something to be proud of? Yeah. Okay. Artillery. You have 3 twin-mounted 152mm guns. 3. So a total of 6 barrels. Or 2 of the Degrassi's 3 turrets. So it's got an extra 3 guns. 3 of the Leander's 4 turrets. So this has an extra 2 guns. 3 of the Perf's 4 turrets. It's undergunned, miserably undergunned, with 3 twin turrets. You do have secondaries. You have 2 100mm secondary turrets which fire out to the whopping distance of 5 kilometers, which isn't bad actually for a cruiser. Yeah, but they're 100mm turrets, and yeah, they're not going to do a huge amount of damage. The main guns do 3300 max AP, 2200 max HE. They're miserably slow turning, bit like the Leander at 25.7 seconds. The reload is 7 seconds, which isn't dreadful. It has a reasonably good fire chance of 12%. A firing range of 13.2 kilometres. So, yeah, your fire chance isn't bad, but you have only got 3 turrets. So, we do have torpedoes. We have 2 triple mounted launchers, which are located one each side of the ship, and guess what? Leander has 2 quad mounted launchers, yeah, which are located each side of the ship, and the Perth has 2 quad mounted launchers. Yeah, so you're not doing very well in the torpedo department. 8 kilometre range, 60 knots, so they're okay speed wise, they're okay range wise. Damage wise 14,400, so yeah, that's okay. It's okay. Torpedoes are okay. AA defense is pretty good actually. AA rating of 51 there. 8 single 20 mils, which 2 kilometres 29 DPS. We have 8 dual mounted 37s, 3.5 kilometres 74 DPS, and your secondaries are 4 twin mounted 100 mils, 5 kilometres 78. So they're not bad. They're not bad. Manoeuvrability wise, 33 knots isn't fantastic, but it's not dreadful. Turning circle's pretty good, 570 metres. Rudder shift isn't bad at 6.7 seconds. And concealment, I've got the concealment skill on here, don't forget. It was like 9.2 or something. Or 9 kilometres or something, and now it's 8.1. So yeah, it's okay. Concealment wise, isn't bad at all. But yeah, that's kind of it. Pretty good AA for its tier, and your concealment's all right. That's pretty much all we can say about the Huang. So let's take her into a co-op battle. Let's get the misery over with, shall we? Okay, looks like we've got aircraft carriers. Not too enthusiastic about that, but okay. We'll see what we can do. Tier 5, Tier 6, and 1 Tier 7. So, yeah, 5 to 7 game. Only the 1 Tier 7 though, so that's not too bad. We've got a destroyer, the old Farragut there, but I'm not too worried about the Farragut. So we will head over to D, because that's what you do when you're at this side of the map. The Farragut is there with us. Hopefully the Furutaka, Nuremberg and Omaha will head to A. We don't all want to go the same way. Because the enemy fleet generally will split. So we'll see how we get on. But let's wish everyone luck, because I'm very much in need of it in this boat. And we will head this way. So we've got the HE loading in to the guns, and you can see there the guns turn miserably slowly. They are dreadful. If you played the Leander, you'll know how painful this slow turret traverse can be. But you'll see here, if we look at the ship, let's just throw a couple of turns. Yeah, she handles well. She does handle well. Rudder shift could be a little bit quicker, but it's not dreadful. I'm just going to go 3/4 speed, let this Nuremberg go past, and then speed up. There we go. Let's get back on the power. Nuremberg driving like a donkey, but you can see from the guns they're just looking over here. So we have got some planes up, which is nice. We've got a Bogue. So yeah, it's tier 5 carrier. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see if we can shoot down any planes. We might be able to. Got them all flying overhead at the moment. They do look pretty cool when they fly. I mean, I do like them. Okay, so we've got the Omaha there. And we have we've got enemy torp bombers coming in. So we will get the guns going. We'll target them. They're within 2 kilometers. We will shoot down. There's a couple of planes there. The enemy dive bombers have missed. That's fine by me. I'm just hiding behind this island at the moment because I was spotted by planes. Still am spotted by planes, in fact. So I want to obviously shoot down as many of them as I can. Now then, for attacker. He's given me not a broadside, but he's given me a bit of a side view there. So we'll see if it's enough. Now then, Huang, let's put your creepy smoke screen on, shall we? Similar to the Perth, it's one blob every 10 seconds. So if you travel along at quarter speed, then you might get away with it. Let's see if we can put these terrible guns to use and pick off some of the health on this furious taco. So we're up to up to 18,000 damage already, which isn't bad actually for this, but you do, there we go. So we get rid of the old furious taco, and now we are looking at the old shiny horse. So let's load in the AP. Let's get the torpedoes going, and we do have torpedo reload on this. The other option you can take is the hydroacoustic search, but really I think that torp reload is the way to go on this particular boat, because you are so reliant on the torpedoes doing any damage. You know, you don't get the damage that you need. So we got all 3 torps on target there, which is nice. We've not got flooding though, so we're right. Okay, we've got the fire that we're looking for. I'm now creeping up speed. This thing does not accelerate particularly quickly. We've got the second fire, and he's down. So let's make sure that we're not going to be obliterated by torpedoes coming from the old shiny horse. And let's put the pedal and the metal, capture the area. We'll get the ribbon, which would be nice, a bit more XP. So you can see, if you play this really conservatively, and you do have to play it conservatively, you do have to have luck. But if you play it really conservatively, you can just about get away with it. Where are those enemy ships going? They all seem to be pointing south, don't they? So let's continue this way, and we'll sail around and see if we can pick them up. The enemy bogue is there. Yeah, once we get south of this island, he might be in range, so we might be able to get some shots on him. And the old furious taco going for the long-range torp drop. It's a bit pointless because there's planes over you which will spot them. So matey in his little carrier is going to evade. Right. It's kind of in two minds here. Do I want to keep the guns pointing this way, which is where the enemy ships are, Or do I want to point them at the bogue? Probably towards the enemy ships, because the bogue is now dead. Right, fine. That's great. These torps have got quite a run on them, haven't they? Okay, well, let's head towards the enemy ships, who are all sailing this way. So we will point the weapons that way. How's that Nuremberg doing for health? I can't quite see him. Not great.
Victory is in sight.
Not great. Yeah. Now the one thing to note about the terrible reload on the smoke is it starts when you have finished with your Crawley smoke screen. So whereas normally you deploy a smoke screen, it deploys for, I don't know, 10 seconds or whatever it happens to be, 20 seconds, and then it starts reloading, even though your smoke is still there and lasts for however long it lasts. With this one it doesn't. It is active for 90 and reloads in 240 seconds. So that's 330 seconds. Yeah, 6 minutes basically. Okay, so Nuremberg, you are in range. Let's see if we can start shooting you, because you need to be shot. You never know, we might be lucky and get a fire. It's always possible. Oh, not quite. So one thing I will say about these new smoke and fire effects that they brought in the patch before last, was it? Right. So let's wait for the guns to reload. We get all of them reloaded, and then I'm going to fire, and then I've got AP going in, because I think AP on a ship showing that much broadside, oh, we weren't going to find out there, but yeah, AP on a ship showing that much broadside was the way to go. Okay, right. Huang, 74,016 damage, 46 target hits, 3 torpedo hits, 7 planes shot down. So it's not bad as an anti-air cruiser, maybe. 2 incapacitations, 1 ship destroyed, 5 fires, 8 citadels, 2 defend ribbons, 1 capture, and 5 secondaries. 103,850 credits, 1,009 XP, 51 free XP. Let's have a look at the team score. That's surprising. I would have expected to be down in the bottom 3 in this ship. Yeah. I mean, we didn't have a bad match, but yeah. Detail report just there for you if you want a look. We got 2,389 fire damage. Secondaries did a bit of damage there, 462. And 31,903 torp damage. And the rest was with the main battery. Armour piercing shells there, didn't do a bad job. Let's have a look at the take home. 87,391 credits and 1,339 captain XP. Let's go back to port. So the Huang, it's a ship that, if you really work hard at it, can do some fairly mediocre stuff. It's very unforgiving if you are caught by anything in this ship. You don't have the armour, you don't have the hit points, you just die really quickly. So you have to play it really conservatively. You know, stay back, use your hard cover like islands or other ships even, and just don't be at the front of the charge, I suppose, is the way to kind of play it. Yeah. But don't buy it. Please don't buy it. You'll only encourage wargaming to make something equally as dreadful. Because they'll think that we accept it. And you really shouldn't accept this. It's dreadful. It really is. You know, this is a premium that is far worse than a standard tech tree ship. with its only gimmick really being stolen from the Perth. Anyway, I think that's more than enough for me for now. So thank you ever so much for watching, guys, and enduring this Huang review. Don't forget, if you enjoyed it, then the old like button is there. You can give it a tickle. If you're new to the channel and you'd like to see some more, and I promise you that this is the worst ship you will ever see, so everything else is only going to be better, then why not subscribe? And yeah, if you want to let me know that you have a Huang and you found the magic formula to make it an awesome ship, then the comments section is there for you. You can also put in there if you have one and you think it is terrible too, otherwise it will be the most empty comment section in the history of YouTube. So yeah, it just remains me to say that thank you ever so much for watching, but for now it's Captain Random signing off. Take care, and I'll see you again in the next one.